Welcome to Movie Mini Recaps. Today we explain an action movie, The Last Castle, from 2001. So let's go sit back, relax, and enjoy the movie. Lieutenant General Eugene Irwin is brought to a maximum security military prison to begin a 10-year sentence for deciding to send U.S. troops on a mission in Burundi, violating a presidential order and resulting in the deaths of 8 soldiers. Colonel Winter, the prison's commandant, greatly admires Irwin until Irwin criticizes his much-prized military artifacts collection, calling it something no actual battlefield veteran would ever have. Offended Winter, who has never seen combat, resents the remark. He then opposes what he perceives as Irwin's attempt to change the attitudes of the prisoners, his admiration for Irwin fading fast. On one occasion, Irwin is reprimanded after stopping a guard from clubbing a prisoner, Corporal Ramon Aguilar, who had mistakenly saluted Irwin in the prison yard, violating a tenet of Winter's methods for running the prison, that the prisoners are no longer soldiers and therefore should stop acting as such. Continuing to observe cruel acts, Irwin attempts to unify the prisoners by building a castle wall of stone and mortar at the facility, which in many ways resembles a medieval castle. Envying the respect Irwin is clearly receiving, Winter orders his guards to destroy the wall. When Aguilar, an integral leader in the wall's construction, blocks the bulldozer, Winter orders sadistic sharpshooter CPL Zamoro via a coded hand gesture to fire a normally non-lethal rubber bullet directly at Aguilar's head, killing him. After the wall is destroyed, Irwin and the inmates pay final respects to Aguilar in formation. Winter later offers some small concessions to Irwin, who rejects them as flimsy and calls him a disgrace to the uniform, demanding his resignation.
They don't want better food, they don't want more TV, they just want your resignation. So do I.
The prisoners begin to behave like soldiers around Irwin, using code words and gestures. An infuriated Winter reaches out to Yates, an anti-social prisoner, and a former officer and Apache helicopter pilot convicted of running a drug smuggling ring, bribed to inform about Irwin's plans for a reduced sentence. Yates informs Winter that Irwin intends to take over the prison, then raise the U.S. flag upside down to signal distress. Irwin organizes a plot to throw the prison into chaos. His intent is to show a friend, Brigadier General Wheeler, Winter's superior officer, that Winter is unfit and should be removed from command under the Uniform Code of Military Justice. During a visit, Winter receives a letter demanding that he resign, or the prisoners will kidnap Wheeler. After ordering his men into action, Winter discovers that the scheme was just a bluff. Irwin uses the event to gain intelligence on how the prison guards would react during an actual uprising. Wheeler, who has made it clear that he hates Winter, nevertheless respects Winter's argument that Wheeler has no idea what running a military prison is like. He offers to transfer Irwin to another prison if Winter requests it, but Winter declines. Yates discreetly steals a U.S. flag from the warden's office during one of his visits and reveals he is on Irwin's side. Winter orders all the prisoners to be outside in the yard in an attempt to prevent their plot. But this was part of their plan as well, and the riot commences. Using improvised weapons, the prisoners capture an armored vehicle and the prison helicopter, which Yates uses to kill Zamoro. The prisoners call Wheeler's headquarters and inform him of the riot. Winter has little time to regain control before Wheeler will arrive to see the prison under siege, so he orders that live ammunition be used against the prisoners. Winter knows from Yates that Irwin ultimately plans to raise the American flag upside down, signaling distress. Irwin's men create havoc, but ultimately are confronted by overwhelming numbers of guards armed with live ammunition. Winter orders the men to lie down, but they refuse. He orders them again, warning them that the sharpshooters positioned above them will fire if they do not obey. Just before he gives the order, Irwin orders his fellow prisoners to lie down. Winter then tells Irwin to return his flag, but Irwin replies, "It's not your flag," before he turns and begins walking toward the flagpole in order to raise it.
Men, get down!
An increasingly unsettled Winter tells Irwin, "You will not raise that flag upside down," but Irwin continues walking, despite Winter's orders to cease and desist. Seeing that Irwin is ignoring him, Winter orders the shooters to fire on Irwin, but they do not. He orders them repeatedly, trying to stop Irwin from raising the flag upside down. But after Winter's men, including Captain Peretz, disobey his orders and refuse to kill Irwin, Winter fatally shoots Irwin in the back as he lifts the flag. As his life ebbs away, Irwin continues to raise the flag. Peretz places Winter under arrest for shooting Irwin. The prisoners, now standing again, begin to salute the flag. Astonishingly, Winter notices that Irwin has actually raised the flag correctly, meaning that he had shot Irwin fruitlessly. The flag flies above the prison's walls as General Wheeler arrives. Colonel Winter is led away in handcuffs. The inmates build a new wall as a memorial to their fallen comrades. Aguilar and Irwin's names are among those carved onto the castle's wall. Please subscribe for more videos like this. It really motivates us to make more content for you. Leave a comment for any specific movie you want us to do.